Hi there, my name's Ross from Ribeye Boats, and on this video I'm really excited to talk to you about the latest updates and new features on the Ribeye A683. So I'm starting in the midships, as you can see here, and not only when you specify an A683 can you option many seats such as the suspension bucket seats at the helm, but we can now announce that we can option these seats with a 180 swivel turn system, which really transforms the back of this premium leisure boat into a social area, as you can see. These seats are on suspension units, they are height adjustable, and by spinning them round you can now drop the bolster, and when you specify a table option you really do suddenly have a massive social area. This particular table is our new table for this season. It's actually made in a really premium synthetic material, which is the same material that we actually make our teak deckings out of. We do fit 4 cup holders which are fully drainable on here, and as you can see we've got a new pedestal leg here which is height adjustable. As I move to the back seat as well, you can see this is a really comfortable part of the boat to sit in. Great if you've got kids because the backrest is so high. You've got cup holders both sides. There's a receiver here for your smartphone, and then at the bottom here on both sides of the boat you have a scan strut USB-C output now. Looking at the aft sofa area, you'll see some beautiful upholstery here with really deep foam and detailed stitching design. You're able to flip the cushions, which reveal more of this premium non-slip synthetic teak. We have our 60mm stainless steel ski mast, fully structural, does house your anchor light on the top, which we can now offer as a LoPo nav light. You'll find the LoPo anchor light and port and starboard nav lights at this part of the boat. With the ski pole, you can now specify this either with a stainless finish or as a powder coated finish in either white or black in this scenario. We move to the side here and you'll see we have 2 custom receivers for wake or ski racks, which are designed in-house by the Ribeye engineering team right here in Dartmouth. Underneath here as well, really unique, is this huge gas ram assisted deep locker, as you can see, with polished mouldings, which is a huge space. Looking at the back seat, this backrest cushion can actually be removed in a few seconds, and it can be spun round, placed forward on these 2 GRP shoulders, and then what we've actually done here, we've created a really large sunbathing area, and as you can see it goes back and becomes a backrest within a few moments. We're now sat at one of my favourite parts, and that is behind the Ribeye Ergo console. This is an unbelievably well finished console with loads of features. So starting at the helm, we're going to look at the steering wheel system. This is the Italian Atori steering wheel, which feels unbelievably premium with the new Yamaha power steering system, which is so seamless and smooth to use, and it's paired with the new Yamaha rigging. So next to the large 12-inch Garmin plotter, we have the new Yamaha screen. We then look at the new Yamaha throttle, which is new for this season. It's a fully electric throttle with features such as your electric trim, and a feature I really like from a safety perspective is this new button called neutral hold, and if you press that when the engine's on, it actually disengages the gear. So if you were to ever knock the throttle, the boat doesn't actually go into gear and start moving forward or backwards. This boat has been optioned with the Apollo Fusion head unit. We fit the Fusion Signature Series speakers as standard, which are the best speakers on the market. You'll also find features such as these grab handles everywhere, which are ergonomic and super safe. Because it's a new option for this season, we've actually optioned the handles with a powder coated black finish which matches the ski pole on the back of the boat. Our team have actually designed in an additional secondary moulding here which we fit to the main console moulding, and that gives us the space to have a Defender style cubby box right where you need it. We're now in the bow of this Ribeye A683, and for a deep V hull with a high bow you'll be amazed at actually how wide and usable this social part of the boat is. Looking at the front of the Ergo console, you'll initially see the proud wide Riot Shield windscreen. That gives you tons of protection when you're at the helm. Next to this particular handle, you've got a specific pop-up cleat there as well. That's for your spring lines when you moor alongside a pontoon. A really nice high point for your lines to clear the tube. And as we move down here, you'll see we have various seats with lockers beneath. Now, an ultimate family boat should have an abundance of storage, and that's exactly what this boat has. We have 2 more lockers in the bow here, so a 2-person bench seat with a removable cushion, should you need to use this as a step. Beneath here, we've got a massive locker. We've got a new backrest, which is really comfy. Some of our clients also like to option a table fitting for the front here. And then this is your anchor locker. Stainless steel compression latch on here, which you spin to one side like so. And then you can get your anchor line out. And then you'll see, cleverly, there's actually a little notch out there in the anchor locker, which means when you're at anchor, you can close all of that, run the line around your cleat, and then you run your anchor out the front of the boat. One final important part of this boat, you might notice these GRP shoulders like at the back of the boat, and these shoulders again are for a sunbed. So as standard you get the sunbed at the back of the boat, but if you'd like 2 sunbeds on this boat, you can option a bow sunbed as well. Looking at the transom area, we wanted to design this part of the boat specifically with boarding, water sports and things like swimming in mind. So looking at these steps, we wanted to make these steps the largest on the market, so they're absolutely huge. And on this specific side, you can actually get a full wakeboard on here, and using this handle, you can really force your feet into the boot bindings and then quite simply slide off the back. You can spec this boat with a 200 or 225 with hydraulic steering, but if you want to go all out and really make this 683 a new addition, you can go for the new Yamaha 250 and upgrade the steering to power steering, which this boat has. As you can see, the power steering unit here, which is a really user-friendly bit of spec, really easy to use. Moving round to the port side of the engine, and on this side you'll see we actually have another handle fitted to the top side of the step, as well as the side handle for water sports, and that's because underneath this step we actually have a cartridge ladder system with a swimming handle here. So quite often you might see ladders stored on top of steps, which makes a step redundant. However, we wanted to integrate this underneath the moulding here because, again, when the ladder isn't being deployed, you've got a massive water sports step. But what I love is when you actually want to self-board this boat, you've got a massive ladder underneath here with 4 steps. And ergonomically, naturally, as you come up this ladder, you're going to want to reach further inside the boat. So firstly, you're going to want to reach on top of the step. That's where that first handle is, and as you move up the ladder, you're going to reach higher, and that's why we left this flat in the GRP moulding here to accept that handle, and it means boarding couldn't be easier on this particular Ribeye. The Ribeye hull architecture is what truly makes this boat exceptional for the premium family leisure boater. The deep V hull, the high bow, is specifically designed for UK seas, which means this boat is very dry and soft riding no matter what the sea is doing. You'll see we've got the DI on the front here, specifically fitted right at the top, because if you're looking to trailer this boat and drive this boat onto your trailer, you can on your own reach over the front and clip on your trailer winch here. We've covered the latest updates, we've covered all the features that this fantastic Ribeye A683 has to offer, and that is why we truly believe this is the ultimate family boat for the UK leisure user. So please do get in touch if you'd like to learn any more about this fantastic 683 or any of our other models where you'll find similar features to this amazing boat, and hopefully we'll see you in Dartmouth soon for a factory tour. You'll be able to meet the team behind the brand, and then we'll get you on the water to test drive and experience what this Ribeye is all about.